Technology can be good and technology can be bad. And I'm definitely not anti technology because I do like the convenience of many technology. I actually do like the fact that I can go online and order something and it's delivered in 2 days or the same day. I do like the fact that I can go online and I can have money in a bank, for example, and I can, with the click of a button, I can pay my bills without having to spend money on stamps and mailing checks, potential for checks to be lost, etc. So I do like that, online banking, etc. But technology is also has many negatives in that it is invading our privacy. Because if you, for example, if you, I have a Fire Stick, for example, Amazon Fire Stick, that I use to hook up to a TV that I recently purchased for my husband. I'm not really into TV, like I've always said, but he likes to watch a movie now and then. And then since we now have a TV that I got for him, I will like watch HGTV, for example, where I get some uh, tips, for example, on how to decorate or reorganize or something like that. Okay. But we find that when we go on to Netflix or Amazon Prime or whatever it is that's on our TV, somehow the television people, whoever they are, they know where you are, where your TV is located, even though I did not set any location. They know, and they also keep a track of what you watch, and they give you more of what you watch. And I find that to be a gross invasion of my privacy. If I log into my computer, it it remembers what I might have ordered from Amazon or Walmart and those kind of things. And I just find that to be such an invasion of my privacy. And it's only getting worse, really. And it's like we don't have a choice because, frankly speaking, these apps and these tech companies, before you're able to use any service that they offer, you have to click an agreement button to say you agree to everything. You can't select what you agree to, or you don't have an opportunity to use Google or Yahoo or any of those. You have to agree. I have to agree when I download the Chase app. I have to agree to everything before I'm allowed to use the Chase app to pay my bills or to receive payment or anything like that. So a really gross encroachment upon my privacy. Now, yesterday I used Zoom to send money to my mom and dad in Jamaica from the United States. And I have been using it for 6 months now. My sister introduced me to it, and it's a lot more convenient than, say, Western Union. Western Union, when you try to send money through them, they they require so many things of the recipient and the sender. And also, it's more expensive, according to my sister. So I tried Zoom 6 months ago, and yes, I do find it to be a lot cheaper. And things were going well. And then I sent some money from my dad on the 24th, and today's the 29th, and he still has not received it. So I've been calling Zoom. They're not able to help. I called JMMB in Jamaica and was on the line for an hour before an agent came. They told me they would take care of it. It's still not done. I called again yesterday and I was on the phone for 50 minutes and no one came on the phone. Now, why am I doing this recording? While I was waiting on JMMB, they have this recording about their product, about them, someone singing a song. And it's the same exact music, exact words, just keep repeating, 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 repeating for almost one solid hour. In fact, no matter how long you're waiting on them, that is what is being played. And I found that even before I hung up, this tune was playing in my mind over and over and over and over again. I went to bed, and even when I was going to bed, it was playing over. I woke up this morning, same thing. And even though I have tried meditating and walking to clear my mind, the same tune keeps playing over and over and over and over in my mind. Now this is what, now I understand what the Bible meant when it says we're to guard our mind. I mean, I have understood it, but it's becoming more and more evident to me that the importance of me guarding my mind. But I'm telling you, they make it very difficult for you to guard your mind when everything is just technology based. You have no choice but to be calling these people to clear up stuff. You have no choice but to go, to go into the supermarket to pick up some vegetables or some beans or something, and they're doing the same thing. Christmas time, they're playing this Christmas music all year round. I mean, 24/7. And after a while, it keeps playing in your mind over and over and over. Every holiday, the same thing. They keep playing these music over and over and over. They're trying to program us. They have. Because, I consider myself to be strong minded, but I mean, JMMB music has been playing in my mind now for 2 days, ever since I called them the first day, and yesterday even more. So we have to try our best to guard our mind. Now, today I tried to figure out a way to contact them as opposed to, staying on the phone and waiting. Maybe email, but even that has its, pros and has its cons. But annoying, and I'm trying my best not to let them annoy me, because that's another way in which they try to control our mind. Because then when we hold on for 50 minutes like I did last night, and then at the end of 50 minutes it said something was wrong with their system and I have to call back, that could easily get you ticked off, angry, mad. And then when you call again, you take it out on the agent, who is just really a worker. So yeah, everybody is trying to get our mind and get our attention. All the companies that want our business, and even when they get our business, they don't respect our business, they don't appreciate our business, because most of the businesses nowadays are controlled by large companies. We don't have a whole lot of choice anymore as to who we deal with. The banks, if you notice, they force you to use technology. When you go, you can't even talk to a human being. Or if there's one teller, there are 10, 20 people waiting on one teller. So you're forced to use technology, even though they have your money that sitting in the bank, and you don't have a choice but to use their bank. Because I tell you, a lot of places are becoming cashless. So they're forcing us to use their service. They're providing the worst service ever, but we're stuck. And then when you do call to speak to a customer service agent, it's like they have one agent for 1 million customers. Disrespectful, crazy, but unfortunately, this is what we have to deal with, and I'm not sure I don't think it's going to get any better. Unfortunately, I see that it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. So whatever we can do to guard our mind is what I feel we have to do. I try to stay away from television. Even though I listen to public radio, I try not to overdo it. I'll probably turn it on while I'm cooking my dinner every day for a half an hour to an hour. I try to stay off the computer, stay off my phone, because these devices will just take over your entire life. Before you know it, you don't really have an identity of your own. So, yeah, everybody's trying to get our attention and get our mind, but we have to try our best to take back what they have stolen from us and spend time in solitude and in quietness and center ourselves before we lose ourselves to these people. Take care and God bless.